Hello guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are going to discuss part 2 of chemical reaction and equation, that is types of chemical reaction. Okay, basically we have discussed all about chemical reaction and equation. Today we are going to discuss about types. First we have combination. Combination, as the name suggests, two things or two elements are going to combine together, okay, and form a new product. So let's see what is the exact definition. When two or more substances, they can be the element or compounds, combine to form a single product, the reactions are called as combination reaction. For example, we have CaO, that is calcium oxide, or we can say quicklime, plus H2O, which produces calcium hydroxide in aqueous state and a large amount of heat. Calcium hydroxide is also called as slaked lime, which is used for whitewashing. Okay, and this calcium hydroxide, when it is combined with CO2 gas, it produces calcium carbonate. Okay, along with water. Then we have example of burning of coal. Carbon plus oxygen gives CO2. Formation of water from hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen plus oxygen gives water. It is a very basic reaction. We have learned this since we were very small. Okay, hope it is clear. Now let's move to the second type, that is decomposition reaction. Decomposition, as the word suggests, decomposition means a single substance is going to decompose into smaller 2 or 3 parts under the presence of heat. A single reactant breaks down into simple product. This is called as decomposition reaction. For example, here we have ferrous sulfate. Under the presence of heat, it breaks down into Fe2O3 plus SO2 plus SO3, two different gases and a oxide. Okay, next we have the example of limestone, that is calcium carbonate. Under the presence of heat, it produces quicklime and carbon dioxide. Earlier these two have combined to produce this in the combination reaction, and now it has decomposed to produce this. Sometimes, in some cases, or majorly we can say, combination is the opposite of decomposition reaction. They can interchange, means interchange in the sense we have seen here. Combination is combine, two substances will combine, and then decompose, a single substance decompose to produce two different substances. Okay, basically they are opposite to each other. Okay, let's move to another example, that is we have lead nitrate. It, under the presence of lead nitrate, it produces 2 PbO plus 4 NO2 plus O2. PbO stands for lead oxide, 4 NO2 is for nitrogen dioxide, and O2 is for oxygen. Another example is 2 AgCl, which means silver chloride. Under the presence of sunlight, it produces 2 Ag plus Cl2, and same is the case with AgBr. It, under the presence of sunlight, it produces 2 Ag plus Br2 gas. Okay, hope that's clear. Let's move to displacement reaction. Displacement, what do you understand by displacements? It means one component or one metal replaces or removes another metal and keeps itself in its place. Now let's see with the help of example a reaction in which a more reactive element, metal, displaces a less reactive metal. And to understand which element is more reactive and which element is less reactive, we need to see that metal reactivity series. Okay, I can give you a brief idea. It is sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, Fe, lead, iron, lead, copper, mercury, silver, gold, platinum. And here before copper we have our hydrogen also. As we move down, the reactivity of the elements decreases, and higher reactive element can replace low reactive elements like any of them, but platinum cannot replace any of them. Okay, now here we'll see Fe plus CuSO4. As Fe is more reactive, we have seen here Fe comes before Cu, so it can easily replace copper and it forms FeSO4 plus Cu. Same in the case of Zn. Zn is more reactive than copper. It easily replaces copper and it forms zinc sulfate. Pb plus CuCl2. Lead plus copper chloride. Lead is more reactive than copper. Hence, it forms lead chloride and copper. I matlab, most of the students find it difficult to learn a metal reactivity series. I have made a shortcut. I used to remember it like K, K, N, K. Kanak, Mug, Al, Jan, Fab, Jan, Fab. Hydrogen is in the middle. Q, Hug. Ag, Aupt. Ag is for silver, gold and platinum. Y to usually आजकल लोग कॉपर गोल्ड सिल्वर और प्लैटिनम की तरफ ज़्यादा जाते हैं, तो वो पूछ रहे हैं क्यों हग AUAGPT, मतलब सिल्वर गोल्ड और प्लैटिनम की तरफ इतना क्यों जाना है. एंड दिस वन आई हैव मेड इट फॉर कनक, मगल, जैन, फेब. देयर आर मेनी mnemonics but I have learned it this way, so I am telling you. You can, if you have something better, you can also drop down in the comment section. I'll also try to learn something new. So basically, hope that's clear. Now we have double displacement reaction. In this reaction, it is the double of displacement. In displacement, only one metal replaces the other one. Now it will happen 2 times. Okay, so first I'll tell you that there are 2 types of double displacement, that is neutralization reaction and precipitation reaction. Neutralization reaction is not a part of your syllabus. Still, I'll tell you the basic idea. In this reaction, acid reacts with base to form salt and water. Okay. For example, we can take acid as HCl, base as NaOH, and it forms a salt NaCl plus H2O. Here Na replaces H and Cl replaces OH. So it is a type of double displacement. So precipitation reaction, it is a part of your syllabus, so we'll discuss this. Any reaction that produces a precipitate can be called as a precipitation reaction. Now what is a precipitate here? It is a thick white substance, generally white only, but it can be of different colors also. It is a thick substance formed during a reaction. For example, here, this reaction is left incomplete. I'll complete it here. Na2SO4 plus BaCl2 produces BaSO4 plus 2NaCl. Here we have formed a precipitate of BaSO4. There is another reaction, AgNO3 plus HCl gives AgCl plus HNO3. Okay, so there is another important topic in your book, that is oxidation and reduction. You might have or might not have learned these terms earlier, but it is a part of your syllabus, so let's discuss this. If as the name suggests, oxidation means gain of oxygen. So if a substance gains oxygen during a reaction, it is said to be oxidized, and the process is called oxidation. And if a substance loses oxygen during a reaction, it is said to be reduced, and the process is called as reduction. Okay, reduction. In this reaction we'll see both oxidation and reduction. Here hydrogen gains oxygen, from hydrogen it becomes water, so it is oxidation. And copper oxide releases oxygen, I mean it loses oxygen and forms copper, so it undergoes reduction. During this reaction copper to oxide is losing oxygen and is being reduced. The hydrogen is being gaining oxygen and is being oxidized. Hope that's clear. So next we have, in other words, one reactant gets oxidized while the other gets reduced during a reaction. Such reactions are called oxidation reduction reactions or redox reaction. This definition is very important and very frequently asked in the exams. So, I hope that's clear. In a reaction where both oxidation and reduction are undergoing together or simultaneously, such reactions are called oxidation reduction reaction, or we call it redox reactions. Here another example of redox reaction is ZnO plus C gives Zn plus CO, that is carbon monoxide. Manganese oxide plus sorry manganese dioxide plus 4HCl gives manganese chloride plus water plus chlorine. Okay, so let's see some effects of oxidation reactions in everyday life. First is corrosion. When a metal is attacked by substances around it, such as moisture, acids, etc., it is said to be corrode. This process is known as corrosion. Okay, basically when sometimes you forget or you leave your silver jewelries or iron nails outside without keeping them safely properly in packets or desired place, then you see some changes. The silver jewelries become tarnished with a black coating over them and the iron nails get rusted. This process is a part of corrosion. For example, see, I've also mentioned iron articles get coated with reddish brown powder when left for some time, black coating on silver, green coating on copper. Sometimes copper vessels you might have seen turned green when left in moisture for a longer time. Corrosion can cause damage to car bodies, bridges, iron railings, ships, and all objects made of metal, especially those of iron. Basically, mostly all the iron items, when left in exposure to moisture or acid, they easily get corrode. Another example is rancidity. When fats and oils are oxidized, they become rancid and their smell and taste change. Sometimes you see when fatty, oily substance when left or exposed, they become they start smelling different and their taste also changes. This process is termed as rancidity. And to protect these substances, fatty substances or oil containing substances, to protect them, usually we add them antioxidants. Keeping of food in airtight containers can also prevent rancidity. Nitrogen added into chips packet also prevents rancidity. You might have heard that these packets contain nitrogen. This is only to preserve them or to protect them from rancidity. Hope you like my video. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.